In today's video, I'll talk about Keurig K-Elite versus K-Express, which coffee maker's worth it. For millions of us, that daily morning coffee ritual isn't just some casual habit. It is a sacred necessity. It completely sets the tone, the energy, and the focus for your entire day. We rely on these machines to deliver that perfect, comforting jolt of caffeine quickly and reliably. But honestly, when you're standing there in the store or scrolling online, the sheer number of options can feel totally overwhelming. You just want a good cup of coffee, right? But instead, you're faced with this giant sea of buttons, features, and wildly different price tags.
So, the crucial question we're investigating today is this central dilemma. Does spending $100 more actually get you a better cup of coffee? We are putting these two incredibly popular machines under the microscope. We've got a premium, top-tier machine up against a highly accessible budget option, and they are both designed to do the exact same fundamental job: brew a single K-Cup pod. Is that expensive upgrade really justified by the real-world results in your mug? Let's find out. Let's dive right into this face-off and meet our Goliath and our David. On the premium side, we have the Keurig K-Elite. It's positioned as this feature-rich, highly customizable powerhouse designed for the really discerning coffee drinker. And then, on the other side, we have the Keurig K-Express. This one is your budget-friendly, beautifully simple, and space-saving alternative. Now, they both take the exact same coffee pods, but the engineering and the whole philosophy behind their designs, they couldn't be more different. The financial stakes of this comparison are pretty wild. The K-Elite sits at a premium retail price point of $189. The K-Express, just $89. That is a staggering $100 price gap for machines that are going to sit on the exact same counter and brew the exact same pods. For $100, you could buy months' worth of premium coffee. So what exactly is that extra cash buying you?
Section 1. The Specs Showdown. The Hard Data.
Okay, so looking at their raw physical specs, the first thing that really jumps out is the versatility in brew sizes. The Elite offers a really generous 5 different cup sizes, ranging from a highly concentrated 4-ounce pull all the way up to a 12-ounce travel mug size. The Express, on the other hand, keeps things entirely streamlined with just 3 sizes, 8, 10, and 12 ounces. Then we have to talk about the physical dimensions, which, let's be honest, is absolutely critical depending on how much of your precious kitchen counter space you're actually willing to sacrifice.
Building on those dimensions, 43%. That's right, the K-Express has a massive 43% smaller physical footprint than the K-Elite. At just over 4.5 inches wide, this makes the Express an absolute win for small apartment kitchens, college dorm rooms, or honestly, anyone who just hates a cluttered countertop. It tucks away so neatly.
But contrast that with the K-Elite, 75 ounces. The Elite boasts a massive 75-ounce removable water reservoir compared to the 42-ounce tank on the Express. To put that into perspective, that literally means you can easily brew 7 or 8 cups of coffee before you ever need to unhook that reservoir and lug it to the sink for a refill. If you're drinking multiple cups a day, or if you have a really busy household full of coffee drinkers, this is a huge time-saving convenience.
Section 2. Under the Hood. Features and Quirks. Let's crack open the Elite's premium feature set. This machine is built for total customization. It's got adjustable temperature controls, so if you like your coffee piping hot, you are definitely in luck. It features a dedicated iced button that actually brews a stronger, hotter coffee specifically designed to be poured over ice without tasting totally watered down. It has a hot water on demand button, which is perfect for instant oatmeal or a quick cup of tea. It even uses quiet brew technology to keep the mechanical noise to a minimum, ideal for open offices or those early mornings while the rest of the house is asleep. And crucially, it has programmable auto-on and auto-off features.
Now, let's look at the K-Express. Its undeniable charm is literally in its straightforward simplicity. It features a fantastic Strong Brew button that actually slows down the water extraction process to give you a much bolder, more intense cup from your grounds. Plus, it operates with incredibly simple one-touch buttons. However, the quirks here are really important to note. It completely lacks an auto-off feature, so you physically have to remember to turn it off yourself. And according to real-world testing, it can be noticeably louder during the brewing cycle than the Elite.
Look, no machine is perfect, right? We have to look at the real-world flaws users have reported. Based on documented user experiences, there have been some issues with brew strength consistency over time when it comes to the K-Express. On the flip side, the K-Elite, despite its premium build, has faced occasional malfunctioning concerns, which is very likely due to its much more complex internal circuitry and sensors.
So, what do actual consumers think after thousands of hours of real-world use? Well, the K-Elite maintains an incredibly impressive 4.7 out of 5 stars from a massive volume of over 62,000 reviews. That's huge. The K-Express definitely holds its own, though, with a very strong 4.4 stars from nearly 30,000 reviews. Both machines are clearly beloved by their owners, for sure, but the Elite holds a definitive, statistically significant edge when it comes to overall long-term satisfaction.
Section 3. The final verdict. Making your choice. All right, it all basically boils down to two distinct buyer profiles here. You should absolutely buy the K-Elite if you are a coffee enthusiast who wants total customization, if you frequently enjoy iced coffee, if you need that hot water on demand, and if you're making multiple cups a day and just hate refilling the tank constantly. On the other hand, you should grab the K-Express if you are budget conscious, if you prioritize sheer, push-button simplicity, and if saving kitchen counter space is your absolute top priority.
Which brings us to our final thought. When you wake up tomorrow morning, what do you really value the most? Is the ultimate luxury simply having a reliable cup of coffee ready at the touch of a single button? Or is true luxury having the absolute power and customization to brew it exactly your way, every single